Never miss another live stream again. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and click see all notifications. What's the motherfucking deal, Sauce Nation? It's your boy Ed Honcho, a.k.a. your Houston homeboy, your Houston homer, or Senior Saucy, whatever you call me, but this is Sauce Sports. If you're familiar with Sauce Sports is a Houston, Texas homer channel, so we talk about all sports, but only Houston. Man, with that being said, as you can see, we're inside the Toyota Center. Today, we're going to talk about the Houston Rockets. And it's a new thing I want to start adding to the flavor. We call it the Rockets Rapid Recap. And so basically talking about the previous game and just going over a couple of things that happened. But, man, instead of just talking about it, man, let's just get in it to win it. And so we talked about last night, the Rockets took on the Charlotte Hornets. And we know Charlotte contains a few former Rockets, actually a couple of a guy that we actually I think gave up in the trade to get Hardwood Lamb, Howard, you know, that we're definitely familiar with his antics in Houston. And I didn't really catch how they received Houston. I don't think they got a lot of boos and everything whenever Howard touched the ball. I don't think we had a lot of that last night, similar to how they did in OKC with Paul George. Howard had a presence here, but I think, you know, injuries and other things kind of stalled it out, and he didn't leave a legacy out here that I guess that we would have hoped for him. But you know, just looking at a couple of stat lines from this game, and as you can see the highlights in the background, you can catch what's going on. CP3 went off this game. CP3 balled out this game, dropped 31, had 7 rebounds and 11 assists to go with that. Also 2 steals with a total of 3 turnovers, which, you know, you can't complain about. Harden, not his usual game, didn't really go off like he normally does. End up having 21 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. And like I say, still had a good game. He also had 3 turnovers, so no complaining for him. He did some decent facilitating. And it's like I say, just numbers across the board weren't his normal that he's been putting up this year. But what you got to understand, and that's the benefit of having a guy like CP3, is those games last year when James kind of had off nights, you didn't have somebody who could come in and fill in for him and stuff like that. So I feel like it's good. I mean, not I feel like I know it's good having CP3, because now you have another star player who can do exactly what James normally does. And if James is shooting cold or he's just not on, you know, hopefully that you don't have 2 stars off that night and that CP3 can come in and ball. But sometimes, some nights you're going to have a night where, you know, everybody's just off. It's going to be like that. But fortunately, last night wasn't one of those nights. Capella had a little bit of a tough time with Dwight last night. Didn't usually get his average. Like I said, he's been playing significantly better this year. But my thing is that, I guess, you know, a bigger guy like Dwight, a veteran guy like Dwight, he's going to know some tricks, moves. He's going to do some things that's going to make it difficult for Capella. He's going to know a little bit about Capella. He was here when, you know, Capella was starting to get his start, so he's going to have a few things. Man, you got to peep how you peeped how CP3 squatted on him like James squatted on, who was that he squatted on the other day? I forgot. When he hit that buzzer fucking 3. You got to love that shit, man. You just got to love the shooting from the Rockets. The spacing is so fucking wide open, dog. It just look like they out there fucking at a goddamn open gym just shooting around and shit. You know what I mean? Fucking open practice and shit. Motherfuckers just having a field day. The spacing on the court is fucking ridiculous. Anyway, look at that shit, man. Gordon, like, if it's always at least 3 guys on the court that can fucking hit you, that can bury you from deep. You see Harden is happy. Hoodie Harden is happy. He back there jumping around and shit. But like I say, Capella only had 9 points, 11 rebounds, 1 steal, 4 blocks, which is, you know, not a great stat line, but, you know, he's been on the double train, so he's off of that from last night. But like I say, Dwight made it a little bit difficult on him. But it's just what it is. You know, he's going to have to, I'm not going to say bulk up too much. He's put on a little bit of size, and he's still doing his thing, as you can see. Dwight's just a veteran, and I think he just made it a little bit difficult on him. But we're not complaining about that. Ariza came in, assisted with 13.6 rebounds, also had a steal. Gordon, 17 points and 1 steal. You know, and anytime you can get close to 20 from Gordon, you know, usually the Rockets have a good night, usually have a good game, because when he's contributing, it's always valuable. Let's look at the other side of the ball, you know, looking at the guys in the I don't know what you call that kind of blue. Is that turquoise? What is that? I don't even know what you call that shit. Yeah, somebody let me know in the comment section below. Like, y'all know how I do Sauce Nation. If y'all fucking with the flavor, man, if y'all fucking with Sauce Nation, you know what I'm saying? First, you got to subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'm finna add more stuff. I'm finna start doing way more. I'm finna start giving y'all more flavor. In addition to the Rapid Rockets recap, we're gonna do some other different things. Y'all see I've been bringing the guest features with the Wink Wednesday, bringing in Tenny and some other guys that some of y'all may or may not be familiar with. So like I say, first you got to subscribe, okay? While you watching these lovely highlights, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell, and then click see all notifications, so that way you don't ever miss another video. You don't miss the live stream. The live stream is really goes down. That's what I like the most, because I'm able to interact with you guys on the live stream. So make sure you subscribe. I like hearing your opinions. That's what makes the sauce fresh, you know. Just me talking like every other motherfucking YouTuber in the world, just feeling like I'm an expert, like I know it all. That shit don't shake. That shit don't work. I'm not with that. That's not what it's about to me. Like I say, Sauce Nation is about you guys. It's about you guys being fresh ingredients. You bring in your own flavor, your own opinion, and that's why I bring in different people who talk differently about the teams that we love, people who have different views about the teams that we love. Houston, H-Town, you know what I mean? The greatest city in the world. Some of y'all may disagree, but that's what it is to me. But about the teams that we love, the Rockets, the Texans, you know, Dynamo, Astros, things like that. So if you fucking with the flavor, man, fuck with H-Town. If you fuck with H-Town, man, this is the channel for you. If you don't like H-Town and you full of that sodium and that salt, this might not be the flavor you want. You know what I'm saying? But like I say again, long range from 3. And motherfuckers just get disappointed because there's nothing that you can do. Hard for to put somebody in the mix. Exactly. And he just makes the shit look easy, dog. Just swap it up on him. But like I said, and I appreciate all the sauce that has been subscribed. But like I say, looking at the other side of the ball, the guys in blue, we're talking about Howard, the former Houston Rocket. Had 26 points, 18 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 blocks. Had 4 turnovers and 5 fouls to go with that. Decent game from Dwight. If he could have gave us those numbers while he was here, he'd probably still be here. But, you know, he really wasn't doing that. He'd have a couple of those games from time to time. And I think he wanted to be more of a feature guy. And the way that we were operating, oh my God, that boy Capella just yamming on motherfucker. And the way that we were operating, that just wasn't a valid move to do that with him. It wouldn't have been the proper direction to go. So all I'm saying is, it's unfortunate that he left, but if he wasn't contributing like that. MKG contributed 18 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. So he had him a double-double, had him a very nice night. Kemba Walker with 13 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Having 1 turnover, also had a very good night. Not want to say very good night, but had a decent night. Kemba Walker's a guy I think is slept on. And like I say, I'm not sure what his contract situation is. I have to really look at all that. I'm just saying, I just know that he's a decent talent, but he seems to be slept on. Seems to not get a lot of love. But then again, you've been with the Hornets for forever, and you know, they just haven't made a splash. They just haven't been relevant, you know. And that's the thing about talent. And talent, when it moves to coaching, you know, you take a guy like Jordan who's involved in the situation. He was just an otherworldly talent, and you can't pass that type of stuff on to guys who are just not that talented, and that's the problem with Charlotte. And like I said, if Jordan's still involved with him, like I said, I know he was heavy with the Bobcats. I'm not sure. I can't even tell you if he's still involved, but I'm just saying what I recall. But then you take a guy like Akeem, you know what I'm saying, otherworldly talent, but he had a skill set and he developed, and he can pass that thing on. He can pass that on to other guys and make them great. Jordan would be the world's worst coach. You see the teams that he coaches, they have not been been that great, or that he's been, you know, in an advisory role, they have not been that great. On the court, he knows exactly what to do. That's a different thing. When you just have it naturally, when you have those instincts, you know, that's different. But like I say, off the court, he can't contribute that. He can't pass that sauce on. He can't pass that flavor on, you know, to other guys, because you just have to have the talent. He's not a good coach, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't have that ability, or I don't know, maybe he's not committed to him in the sense that, you know, Hakeem is not necessarily a part, he's not a ownership or anything like that, but you see he's a fucking Rocket till the day he dies, and he's out there working with the guys, he's out there doing what he can to make the city better in multiple facets. So, like I said, this game here, it got out of hand a little early. I want to say in the first quarter, because it was like 23 to something when the Rockets went on like a 25-point run. It wasn't even close. Mid-range shots. They said that we wouldn't be able to shoot those, but you see, there ain't nobody tripping. Like I said, you have all these narratives from outside of Houston that people say all this stupid shit, and they don't pay attention to what's going on in the city. They just listen to the fucking ESPN talking heads and everybody else. But if you sit down and really watch what is going on in Houston, and every fucking team, it could be the Rockets, it could be the Texans, it could be the Astros, it could be anybody. They don't pay attention to the city until, you know, we're on the brink of doing something major. Then they want to say, oh, well, I've been saying this. Y'all motherfuckers be lying. All of them be lying. You know, the Stephen A's and all of them. You know, nobody, they won't be able to touch the Warriors. Now people are changing their, they got the best offense in history. Oh, they got a top 10 defense too. Oh, that's the fucking formula for a championship. A fucking great offense and a fucking great defense, man. So I mean, what else do you need? What else can you expect from, like I say, the narrative was the Rockets don't play defense. They don't do this. They don't do that. You know, just a bunch of bullshit speculation from old fucking narratives, you know, that we don't fucking, that's no longer true, man. Those things are no longer true. So, hope you enjoyed the highlights. Like I said, it's the Rapid Rockets recap. Even though, you know, I talked about I want to start bringing more flavor, more sauce, more things to the channel. So like I said, I appreciate everybody who's been supporting up into this point. So like, I don't want to neglect you. I appreciate all the super chats. I appreciate all the subscriptions. I appreciate all the fucking comments. And like I said, I try to read each and every one of them, even if I don't reply. I try to hit y'all, show y'all, let y'all know that I seen it by shooting you some love. Sometimes I'm out and about and I don't have the time to reply back then. So I don't want y'all to think I'm neglecting y'all or overlooking y'all. I appreciate anybody who takes the time out to just fuck with the flavor, man. So with that being said, thank you to each and every one of y'all. Y'all are super saucy. If you're not a fresh ingredient, I already told you, hit that subscribe button. I'm on a mission. I'll tell y'all more about it. Y'all stay tuned. I done made some decisions on what I want to do with this channel and how I'm trying to get it there. And I want y'all to be a part of that because, you know, YouTube hates your boy. They be demonetizing me and shit. I ain't doing nothing but talking crazy about sports. But anyway, it is what it is, man. So make sure y'all slide over to staysaucy.com. Go catch some of that fresh ass Sauce Sports gear. You know, we got the new Stay Saucy shirt that's dropped. We got the long sleeve, the hoodies. We got the short sleeve if you're rocking that. And if you, like I say, you a cocoa coffee sipper, you know it's cold. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people need that coffee to boost up their morning. Get you one of them Stay Saucy mugs, man. Start your day saucy. Start saucy, man. You know what I'm saying? So go get you some of that love, man. And I appreciate everybody who's been supporting, who bought the original Sauce Sports shirt, everybody who's getting the new one. And just, man, who's been showing love, man. Y'all don't appreciate, I can't say it enough, how much I appreciate the love that y'all been showing. But with that being said, y'all already know what it is, Sauce Nation, man. Y'all the freshest motherfucking ingredients. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. It's your boy Ed Honcho. I'm out. Y'all stay saucy.